Have you ever met someone who is incredibly successful and yet they seem deeply unsatisfied? Or maybe you've met the opposite, someone who has nothing by the world's standards, no money, no fame, but they carry themselves with a quiet, unshakable power, a peace that money can't buy. We spend our lives chasing the results of winning, the trophy, the promotion, the applause. But the trophy is not the win. If you chase the trophy, you will either miss it or you will catch it and realize it's hollow. Today, we aren't talking about how to get what winners get. We are talking about how to become what winners are. We are talking about the architecture of the mind that turns ordinary humans into unstoppable ones. Let me tell you a story about two sailors. Hundreds of years ago, during the age of exploration, two ships set sail from the same port on the same day, heading for the same distant shore. Both captains were experienced. Both had the same maps. Both had the same supplies. 3 weeks into the journey, a massive storm hits. A storm so violent it rips the sails, cracks the masts, and throws the ships hundreds of miles off course. When the sun comes up, Ship A is in chaos. The captain is furious. He looks at the broken mast. He looks at the damaged compass, and he screams, "We are lost! We are ruined! Turn back! We have to go home!" The crew of Ship A spends the next month trying to sail backward, fighting the current, demoralized, angry at the storm, angry at fate. They eventually run out of food, having spent all their energy trying to undo what already happened. Ship B had a captain with a different mindset. When the storm passed, that captain looked at the same broken mast. He looked at the same sun, now in the wrong position, and he said to his crew, "Well, the old plan is dead. Good. Now we have a new plan." He didn't waste time wishing the storm hadn't happened. He accepted reality immediately. We are here, not where we wanted to be, but here. So, where is here? And where can we go from here? He used the stars to reorient. He repaired what he could. That ship discovered an island chain no one in their country had ever seen before. They found fresh water, exotic spices, and returned home heroes. Same storm, same damage, two different realities. That is the difference between a fixed mindset and a winner's mindset. One man saw the storm as the end of the journey. The other saw the storm as the start of a new one. So what was happening inside that second captain's head? How do we build that? After studying hundreds of high performers, athletes, CEOs, artists, I found that the winner's mindset is built on 3 specific pillars. Pillar number 1, radical acceptance. This is the hardest one for most people. We are taught to be positive, to visualize success. But winners don't just visualize the victory, they visualize the mud. Radical acceptance means looking at reality and saying, "This is the situation. I don't like it. It hurts, but I will not lie to myself about it." Winners deal in truth, even when it's ugly. Pillar number 2, process orientation. Most people are outcome addicts. They need the dopamine hit of the win to feel good. They go to the gym for a six-pack. They start a business to get rich. And when the six-pack doesn't appear in 2 weeks, they quit. When the money doesn't flow in 6 months, they quit. But winners fall in love with the process. When you stop needing the result to be happy and you start enjoying the work of the work, you become unstoppable. You don't need the world to validate you. You validate yourself by showing up. Pillar number 3, adaptability. This is the killer instinct. This is the ability to kill your own ego. The captain of Ship A had a plan. We go this way. When the storm hit, his ego was attached to the plan. Changing the plan felt like admitting failure. The captain of Ship B was attached to the goal, getting home, but he was flexible with the path. Winners are flexible. They are like water, and water flows naturally. So how do you start today? How do you shift from the mindset of Ship A to the mindset of Ship B? It starts with a brutal habit. I call it the morning reality check. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, before you check your phone, before you look at social media, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Where am I? What is the one thing I can control today? Am I willing to do the work even if I don't see the reward today? The crowd wants the reward. The crowd wants the trophy. The winner wants the work. Because the work is where you find out who you really are. Now, get out there and sail.